Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports and Songs podcast. Today's episode is a bonus episode called Truist Park Stadium Tour, home of the Atlanta Braves. Now you can see I've got my Braves cap on. Everyone's excited about the upcoming weekend in Atlanta with the All-Star game on Tuesday, home run hitting contest, the celebrity softball game, the futures game, all this going on at Truist Park. I recently went on a tour. I'm going to show the slideshow of some of the events, some of the things that I saw to help out the folks that may not have time to do a tour, or if the tours for this weekend are sold out. I'll give you kind of a quick overview of what you'd see if you did take the tour, or what to expect if you do get a tour there at Truist Park. What I'll start off with first is you'll get a lot of Hank Aaron, a lot of 715 Hank Aaron statues, plaques, memorabilia. Just know that going in, it's a big thing. He's a big part of Atlanta history. Here are the bat knobs, not the bat itself, but all 715 bat knobs of his home runs, and the date and when he hit them. Not of the actual bat used, but they took a series of bats, chopped off the handle to just keep the knob. Here's what they look like. There's a whole wall of 715 of them in there. Here's what each one looks like. Here is the last one, in fact, his last home run of the 715, the date and the opponent. Every single one of those is done that way on that wall. When you come in to approach Truist Park, it's not a big behemoth of a stadium. It's in a part of town area called the Battery. It's low. It's in a big developed area that's kind of almost hard to see until you get closer to it. Outside the stadium, various statues. Anyone can see this, whether you're on the tour or not. Statues of former manager Bobby Cox. Here's a photo of the outside of the wall. It's a nice stadium. Phil Necro statue, the old knuckleballer. Nice stadium, a lot of brick, built in 2017, I believe. Warren Spahn. And the World Series rings. The World Series that they won, there's 2 World Series that they have championships of. The trophies are inside, but outside is the rings. What the rings look like, a giant version of the World Series ring for the years that they won. Here in particular is the 1995. Outside the stadium, it's nice with all the things to see and whatnot. Here's the ring from the 2021 World Series. There's a view of right field. So the other part of going to a tour like this is the stadium is empty. No one's in there. Workers, grounds crew are there, but you get a good shot of the field from all different angles at the top, at the various levels. This is third deck looking down onto right field. You also get to go inside the press box. Here's a view from inside the press box. There's an image of the seats, the assigned seats for the home and away radio, TV broadcast, where to sit. In the outfield is the giant drum, the Braves drum that they play for home runs, celebrations. It's in the outside there. Here it's covered with a tarp. Next to it is a ladder to get up into this, near this thing to play the drum. Huge deal. In the suites and the large corporate events inside the stadium is also very nice. Also, here's some photos of this one. This is the Hank Aaron room. Another view of the stadium from the third baseline. Many suites, of course, all the corporate suites are there. I took a picture of just this particular one, 39. Around the stadium is the various gold gloves that the Braves players have been awarded over the years. I think each gold glove winner, there's 2 gold glove trophies, if you will, made. One goes to the player, one goes to the team. So in this case, the ones that are going to the team are on display throughout the stadium. The individual player who won it, theirs is probably at home in a trophy case, but these are the various gold gloves. A lot of them for the Braves over the years. Dale Murphy, Andrew Jones. Here's an MVP award in the trophy case from Freddie Freeman, actual National League MVP award. Here's a look inside one of the suites at the stadium. Once again, all sorts of trophies and old historical things as well. There's an old Dale Murphy jersey, old Braves jersey number 3. Lots of history here in the stadium. They have, the nice thing about the stadium is that there's the museum on site. So there's a museum on site that you can walk around in between innings, get to the ball game early, get a chance. I recommend taking a look through in some of the old jerseys here. The Braves were based in Milwaukee. They were based originally in Boston, the Boston Braves, Milwaukee Braves, Atlanta Braves. A lot of historical things. The World Series trophies are in the glass cases then as well for you to take a look at. There's the 2. The museum also has another Hank Aaron statue. This one is the 755. That's the total home runs. The 715 was the record that he broke when he overtook Babe Ruth's record, but this is where he ended up with. But places to walk around, things to see, things to do. Artifacts also. Various Atlanta Braves artifacts. There's a base from one of the World Series, a ball, the scorecard, the lineup, cleats, newspapers, baseball, goggles. On the right there, you can see, if you look closely, goggles used in the post-game celebration, the champagne celebration that were issued to the team. Old school memorabilia. And I didn't take a picture of everything that we saw, but just points of interest. This will give you, the user, just a quick overview if you'd like to see the stadium go on a tour, if you try to get the tour and you can't. This is essentially what it looks like. Pictures there in the Delta Sky Club. There's a Dale Murphy shot there catching a home run over the wall. This is also used for corporate, large groups, corporate events. Very interesting. I like the stadium as a whole. At the Delta Club area there as well, behind the bar, the bar is lots of things on display as well. So if you're there standing in line waiting to order a drink, lots of things on display there as well. Finally, they do bring you down onto the field to get a feel of what the field is like down. They were working on the grounds crew that day on home plate when I was there. It's nice to go on to the playing surface. You can't go on. They will not let you on the grass. Oh, no. Big no-no. So you can walk around on the warning track in front of the dugout, but they take care of their field there at Truist. Very important part of the stadium is the great level of grass there. Here's the dugout. They let you go inside the dugouts as well. In the case that I was there, it was the home team dugout. When you're down in the field, you get some shots here looking up at the 3 levels, 3 decks. Nice ballpark. Is it a top 5? Probably not. Is it a bottom 5? Probably not. It's in the middle, but it's, I think, nicer than what people think. A lot of reviews at Truist Park is that it's average. It's very bland. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's in a great part of town, right there in the Battery District. It's not in downtown Atlanta. In fact, it's about 17 miles out of town. So if you ever get to the Atlanta area, check it out. Good stadium. Nice. The Omni Hotel is right there on site, along with the various pennants that they've won. The cow, the Eat More Chicken cow, Chick-fil-A. This was brought over from the old stadium, Turner Field Stadium in South Atlanta. They brought over the cow, brought it and set it up in the new stadium there. Here's some more shots of the playing surface. This is the camera well where the broadcast team will sit. This will be jam-packed for things like the All-Star game, that Futures game, home run contest. Very interesting. The thing they have in right field is the Coors Light Chop House. You can sit down there at ground level, a long bench with a table, a little ledge in front of you there to put your beers into. Each of these holes for the beers go into a refrigerator during the entire game. So they're ice cold. Whatever drink you put in there will stay cold. Kind of a nice thing to have. This is for groups of 60, I believe. Up to 60 people can go to the Chop House area, watch the field from right field. This would be a good spot for the home run derby, all these events, a celebrity softball game, the Futures game, the All-Star game itself. Great spots to sit. This is what it looks like there in the Chop House. You get the fence in front of you, but you're sitting there right in front of right field for the chance of a ball coming in that direction or a play back in the corner there in right field. This is where those seats are, and you're right up close. There's no glass. There's no plexiglass. If a sliding play or a sliding catch or a diving play takes place, the dirt and the gravel will come on into your seat there. All that's in front of you is that cyclone fence. Even throughout the stadium, various gold gloves as well. I think this one's Andrew Jones. They also have a statue. Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson is promoted at all stadiums, of course. The number 42 is retired. No one can wear that, but they have a nice life-size statue at Truist Park of Jackie Robinson. Try to see it if you can. Stand up alongside of it just to show this was not a big ball player by any means, but very fast. And I don't know if he was 5'7" or 5'6". Not very tall at all. Outside the stadium is a miniature artificial turf wiffle ball arena, a wiffle ball area for kids to play. With an outfield fence, you can hit homers. They have various bats there for kids to use, various balls to just jump on, get in line, and have a friend pitch to you. And a great spot for the kids to use. This is also open during the game as well. Various plaques. Atlanta Braves, Hall of Fame. Lots of things to look at. Lots of memorabilia there. Try to get there early. Try to get there. Stay late if you can after the ball game or whatever is over. Lots of things to see. Lots of great things to look at here at this stadium. The ball and the bat that Hank Aaron used, and this is not a duplicate or a remake. This is the actual bat is on display there in the stadium with the ball that was hit for the 715th home run ball at Fulton County Stadium. This is Hank Aaron's bat and the ball that was used to hit the home run. It didn't land in the crowd, so a fan didn't give the ball back or something. It landed in the bullpen. So they got the ball back. Hank Aaron was asked if he wanted to put this on display in Cooperstown in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. He said no. He wanted it on display in Atlanta. Loved the city, wanted to give back, wanted to have the city have this. This is the only bat and ball, this is not going to be something you see in Cooperstown. This is only in Truist Park. So take time to check all of these items out. It's great ballpark. I also have an image here to bring in of the entire thing. There's the view sitting there. If you're in the second deck, what the view looks like open there on a Saturday morning before a ball game. That's all I've got for today. Please leave your comments and questions below if you have any. But those are the picks that I took. I went there April 2025. Leave your comments below. or anything I missed. Thanks for watching.